What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Today in the NA. I'm Ava Crucian. I hope you're enjoying your holidays, but hockey is heating back up in the NA, and we have a lot of things to cover. First, the World Junior Hockey Championship started yesterday, and the North American Hockey League has 9 athletes taking part in the event. Make sure to tune in to NHL Network to watch all of our athletes shine in the contest. Now let's rewind to last weekend to cover some of the key moments and matchups. 15 matchups happened around the league, but only 3 sweeps took place. Starting in the Midwest, the Fairbanks Ice Dogs continued their winning ways against the Wisconsin Wendigo. Starting on Friday night, the Ice Dogs produced a 6-2 victory over Wisconsin on the road. Fairbanks started and ended the scoring in this matchup by scoring 3 goals in the first period and then finished off the contest with 3 goals in the third period. Heading into Saturday night, Fairbanks goaltender Mason McElroy was electric between the pipes and saved 25 out of 26 shots. The Ice Dogs walked away with a 4-1 victory and a sweep on the weekend over the number 1 ranked squad in the Midwest. The sweep allowed the Ice Dogs to continue to close the gap to the top 2 teams in their division. Going down to Texas, the Amarillo Wranglers swept the Colorado Grit at home. The Wranglers are now sitting above the line for playoff contention thanks to their back-to-back wins. On Friday night, the Wranglers found the back of the net in every period and limited the Grit to 1 goal. They walked away with a 3-1 win. Moving into Saturday night, the Grit battled back and forth with the Wranglers in the first and second period and scoring goals. However, Amarillo erupted in the third period and shut it down with 3 goals. The Wranglers walked away with a 6-3 victory. Finally, we head up to North Dakota where the Austin Bruins shut down the Minot Minotaurs for the first time this season. Prior to the series, last time the teams met, Minot swept Austin. On Friday night, the Minotaurs were leading heading into the third. However, just like the Wranglers, the Bruins erupted in the third period. Austin put together 3 goals in the third and walked away with a 4-2 victory. On Saturday night, the Bruins topped their performance and produced a 3-0 shutout thanks to their netminder, Jack Solomon. This marked his 3rd shutout of the season, with all 3 of his shutouts happening in the past month. While talking about shutouts, there were 3 more shutouts that took place on Saturday night. Starting in the East Division, Rochester was shut down by Maine. After losing 2-1 the night prior, the Nordiques were hungry for a win. In the first-time season matchup between the squads, Maine's netminder Carter Richardson produced a 38-save shutout, allowing the Nordiques to win 4-0. Heading up to the Midwest Division, Chippewa edged out a 1-0 shutout against Kenai River. Just like the Nordiques, Chippewa was coming off a Friday night loss. However, the Steel were able to pick up a win thanks to Camden Davis finding the back of the net with less than 2 minutes on the clock. This marked Devin Shaker's first shutout of the season. He saved all 18 shots. As we head down south, it must be a trend to be coming off a Friday night loss. Lone Star picked up a 3-0 shutout against the Ice Wolves. Lone Star's goaltender Ryan Cameron picked up his 4th shutout on Saturday night. He leads the league with his .782 goals against average and .968 save percentage. The Boston College commit has only allowed 7 goals on his watch and is ranked 2nd in the NA in shutouts. Ryan is the 2nd youngest goalie in the league with 10 or more games under his belt. While covering some of the key moments for matchups was fun from last weekend, let's take a closer look at the matchups happening this upcoming weekend. Starting in the Central Division, the Minot Minotauros take on the Bismarck Bobcats for 1 game only. Prior to this one-night matchup, the Minotauros stopped Bismarck's winning streak when the Minot produced a shootout win against the Bobcats earlier this season. The Minotauros are looking for redemption as they were swept last weekend by the Bruins. However, this will not be an easy matchup because Bismarck is currently holding first place in the Central Division. Shreveport will be heading to Lone Star to take them on New Year's Eve. Lone Star is sitting in 2nd place right now in the South, while Shreveport is in 4th. Both squads are in playoff contention, however, are looking to stay and climb in the standings. Last time the squads met, the series was split, with Shreveport's win coming in overtime. Back east, the Northeast Generals are heading to Johnstown to take on the Tomahawks. Both squads are tight in the standings, with Johnstown leading Northeast by 1 point. Northeast is currently below the cutoff line for playoff contention and are looking to capitalize on the series. The squads have matched up for 4 games this season, and the Tomahawks have come off victorious in 3 of those 4 games played. In the Midwest, Janesville is heading up to Chippewa for 2 games. Chippewa is looking to climb the standings as well. They sit 2 places below the cut line for playoff contention. The Steel are in the hunt for points this weekend and hopes to pass the 4th place squad, the Springfield Junior Blues. To watch all the matchups, make sure to head to NATV. Head to our website for all the latest scores and news, and our socials for all the latest content. Happy holidays, and we'll see you next year.